name is Tomas Cruz. I'm working for Silverwood Landscape Construction, and we're gonna be reviewing Orchard View project today. And we're gonna start with the irrigation controller so we can kind of have an idea what's gonna be feeding everything of the project. And how you see, I'm gonna show you. This is gonna be the color charts for all the stations we're gonna have at the project. It's actually 15 valves total. So this is gonna be the irrigation control. It's gonna be feeding all the project, and how we see, it has everything labeled already on the controller. It got the wires. It got everything set up. We're gonna have these little charts inside the controller, so when the maintenance guys will come, they will be able to identify the stations of the project. After done with this, we're gonna go back to the point of connection where we have the master valve, flow sensor, and buffer device for the system. So at this point, I'm just gonna show you where is the controller located and what it's doing. So like I said, we have 15 valves total for the project, and we're just gonna go back to the point of connection where we have the irrigation controller. So I think that's what we have in this section right now. We don't have anything else here. It's only the irrigation controller with the white, this is the rain sensor, so in case it has a little bit of rain, it will shut the system off on the controller, and the rain sensor device is allocated right here. So when it rains, it can get water into this system, and it's gonna shut the system off of the controller. So it's kind of pretty simple stuff. So the maintenance already know that, so it will be kind of simple to deal with. So next step will be at the point of connection. Now, after we review the irrigation controller, we're gonna go back to the water meter so we can kind of allocate the water meter for the project. So we have a water meter sitting right along the curb and gutter. So this is what the city will come and read the flow on the system, and also the maintenance guy will be able to track it down, how many gallons of they're using every week or every month or whatever they're gonna read that stuff. After that, we're gonna go back to the buffer device, and I'm gonna show you what is allocated so we can kind of have an idea in case it's the one that shut the system off without having to go to the water meter. They can just go back to this cage and just lift this out and lift it. And this is 2 ball valves at the buffer device. They can do, what they're gonna do is kind of shut the system off like that, so no water will kind of run from the water meter into the master valve and flow sensor. They have another ball valve here. They can just shut it down this one as well to just turn it like this, and it won't be no water into the system. But we're gonna keep it on because we need for the irrigation system. They can just put it back the cage, and they have an access to be able to have a padlock on it, so nobody will be able to mess with this. Now we're gonna go back to the master valve. We have a master valve here. It's the one is feeding everything. This is normally closed, so to be able to have this water running, you gotta go to the controller and turn it on, so it will let the water pass to the system. It goes into every single station. So how you see here, you can either do it manually. You can just go through this little solenoid and open up, and there we go. You will have water, but you don't want to do that because you're gonna screw up the gasket on the solenoid. So you just gonna keep it off, and it's gonna come out only when you have the controller working. Then we have the flow sensor here. So what this does, this is really the flow through the system. So it will read gallons per hour or gallons per minute. So you got about like you need like 30 gallons per hour. This is gonna be the one that's gonna be reading the flow. If it is a broken line, what it's gonna do is gonna shut the system off. It's not gonna have any water running through the system. So what it's gonna do is gonna send a signal to the controller. It's gonna tell the controller is shut off because we shut the system off because we have a leak. If it's sitting like, if your valve is like 45 psi, and the valve is more than 45, that means it's a leak or a broken line. And you gotta go back to the controller and read the flow on the controller and fix the problem. Then we're gonna go back to the valves. We have 2 ball valves, shut the system like north side and south side. So these two gate valves are allocated right here. So what you can do, if you want to shut the system off on the north side, you just need to shut it down this here, the handle, all the way down. And you won't have any water running through the north side of the building. If you want to do the south side, you just do it like on this one. It has another ball valve or gate valve, you can call it either way. And it will shut the water off. But we want to keep it on, so we're going to turn it off again. Put it back together. Then what we're gonna do is gonna find another valve boxes where we have the valves feeding all the grape tubing and the spray head. So I'm not gonna open one valve manually. So this is the grape tubing. This is the what is grip, what is spray. So I'm gonna do it manually on this one right now. So what you can do is gonna just go to the handle. There is a little solenoid on top, and there is also a little thread ball on top. So you're just gonna turn it on, and it's gonna be irrigating the stuff over there. So let me see which is the one doing the grass area. We go back to this one here. So this is gonna be the one that's doing the grass. We're gonna open manually right now. We're just gonna leave it on the top. So you have to open that. And it's working right now over there. So this is pretty simple stuff to deal with. You have two options. This is extension lane 3. So you just open the bleeder on top, and it will turn it on and turn it off. Sometimes the power is off, and then I need to have the maintenance guys to come and bleed the valve, so they won't be able to get water into the system.